Hi, I'm Marty Nemko. This is another of my thought experiments. This one is called, what if the minimum wage were $50 an hour? What if it were $0 an hour? Unrealistic thought experiments can be mind-expanding precursors to practical brainstorming. And in that spirit, I've concocted a number of thought experiments, which you can find in my YouTube channel or the text version on my Medium channel, medium.com. Today, what if the minimum wage were $50 an hour? That's $104,000 a year, as advocated by Barbara Lee, Democrat from Oakland, California, who is vying to replace Dianne Feinstein as U.S. Senator from California. Or conversely, what if the minimum wage was $0 an hour? Volunteer work being the minimum. Let's say I own a store and have 5 employees, 3 sales clerks, a delivery driver, and a stocker and warehouse person. The minimum wage required here in San Francisco is $18.07 an hour. In addition, I pay half of employees' health care premiums plus Social Security, Medicare, disability, unemployment insurance, and the also mandated employee training tax. In total, I pay around $30 an hour or $60,000 a year per employee. I think, but I'm not sure, that all 5 of my employees generate at least that much in profit, but I can't be sure. Even if an employee, though, doesn't quite generate that much, the human side of me would just shrug, feeling good about providing that person with a job. But it feels likely to me that if the minimum wage were raised to $50 an hour, plus that 1/3 in benefits for a total of $65 or $70 an hour, I would feel the need to lay some of them off. Where possible, replacing them with, for example, self-serve ordering, like is increasingly used in not just fast food, but even mid-range restaurants like Applebee's and Olive Garden. The result is that those laid-off workers would make $0 an hour and get no benefits. Such laying off would seem especially likely if it weren't me and my little business, but in larger businesses where the owners need to pay not only the managers and frontline staff, but provide a reasonable return to shareholders who invested their savings in that company rather than, say, in a bank. Again, this is merely a thought experiment. It's unlikely that Lee's proposal to raise the minimum wage to $50 an hour would be enacted. Conversely, if the minimum wage were $0, I don't think it would make me hire more people. Ethically, even though nonprofits use volunteers all the time, it would somehow feel unethical to pay people $0 an hour, even if they'd accept it because they like to work. Worse, I would think that the pool of applicants who couldn't get a job that paid more than $0 an hour wouldn't be as competent or reliable. I have known some people I would pay not to work for me. Anyway, those are my thoughts. Do you care to share yours? In any event, that little thought experiment is called, what if the minimum wage were $50 an hour? $0 an hour? As usual, I welcome your thumbs up and accept your thumbs down. I always look forward to your comments and especially like it if you hit the share button below. Share on your social media so that my efforts can have broader impact. And I am flattered if you choose to subscribe to my channel. And certainly would welcome your taking a look at any of my 28 books. They're all on Amazon. Just go to Amazon.com and search on my name, Marty N-E-M-K-O, Nemko, and you'll find more than you can stomach. In any event, I do thank you for watching. I am Marty Nemko.